Okay, so here's a few tips for washing your car in the sun. Specifically, Florida sun. It's about 95 degrees. It is hot. I've already washed the passenger side of the car, the front and the rear, using McKee's 37 Power Wash. Quickly, it's better to let the soap dry on the surface than the water. The soap's not going to create water spots. The water will. So I've washed that whole side of the car. I have not rinsed it. The soap is dried. I saved the passenger side last because the sun is over here. So when I said passenger side earlier, what I meant was driver's side. I have not washed the passenger side yet. This is the hottest. It's so hot, I can't even keep my hand on it. I'm gonna move very quickly. I'm not gonna talk because you're not gonna be able to hear me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash the passenger side of the car. I'm not gonna rinse it off. When I'm finished washing it, I'm gonna rinse it with water and then apply Hydro Blue, which is a spray-on, rinse-off nano coating. And then I'm gonna use the 30x50 Glacier 1100 and then the mini turbo car dryer. Watch this. Just to give you an idea of how hot it is, the black roof rails, I can't even touch them. This is how I wash my cars every weekend. It's important that you reload your wash mitt frequently because you want lots of soap on the surface. If you have lots of water on the surface, you're gonna get water spots. Not all soaps are created equal. Cheap car soaps primarily contain 3 ingredients. There's a cleaner slash surfactant, there's water, and there's salt. The salt makes it thick. A high quality soap, like a power wash, has between 7 and 8 ingredients. You get what you pay for. In my wash bucket in the Carolina detailing cart, so I don't have to bend over, I have a grit guard insert. So after I wash a section, I take my wash mitt, I rub it across the grit guard insert. Dirt is released, it's trapped in the bucket. That way I'm not rubbing dirt into the family truckster, instilling swirl marks. So at this point, you can already see the soap is dried on the glass. It looks like this was not washed at all, the hood, but it already was. The soap is dried. So when you're working in sun, use a high quality soap like the McKee's 37 Power Wash. Wash the entire car before rinsing it. It's better to have soap dry than water. Soap does not create water spots. Water creates water spots. So the next step, I'm going to rinse it off, and I'm very quickly going to go around with Hydro Blue, spray it on, rinse it off to protect and also make the drying process much easier. And I just got some cloud coverage, so that's nice. And one of the other benefits of using a really high quality car wash like the Power Wash is that it rinses very easily. Cheap soaps leave a film. And normally, for the record, when the sun is on that side, not only do you wash this last, but you rinse it last. So I kind of reverse things by mistake because I'm trying to film the video, stay hydrated, not pass out, and also get the family truckster clean. So I rinsed the passenger side when I should have rinsed the driver's side first, because the driver's side is not in the direct line of the sun. But like I said, we have some cloud coverage right now, which is really nice. So the family truckster, it's not exhibiting much water beading. It has not been washed in several months. I haven't given it a full detail in quite some time. So to make drying easier and also to enhance the gloss and add some protection, I'm going to apply Hydro Blue. Hang tight. Unless you've been living under a rock, Hydro Blue is a spray-on, rinse-off nano coating. You apply it one panel at a time while the vehicle's wet. You spray it on, and then you rinse it off. It's very simple. Hose in one hand, Hydro Blue in the other. And it's water activated, so it creates a hydrophobic shell of protection. Water just falls right off. The sun's coming out, gotta move quickly. You can see how little you use. Only takes about 3 or 4 sprays per panel, sometimes 5 if it's a big door. The hood is 2 panels because it's so big. And sometimes I'll even treat the hood as 3 panels just because, again, it's big. Now you're probably wondering, well, Nick, the sun's coming out. I can see it. It's hot. How come it's not a big deal right now to have water dwell on the surface? Well, it is still a big deal, but the difference is I've got a fresh ceramic coating, so I'm going to have a longer time frame between when water hits it and water drying, creating water spots, and God forbid, any water that does dry is not going to penetrate the coating right away. By the time I'm finished with the rest of the vehicle, and it'll wipe right off. So again, one of the many benefits of Hydro Blue, but I'm still going to keep rinsing this side as I work my way around. That's why you have to move quickly. That was a huge wasp. I don't know if you guys saw that. And Hydro Blue is for all exterior surfaces. Paint, glass, wheels, trim. I already washed the wheels and tires first. That's a separate video. Okay. And you might be wondering, well, what about the roof, Nick? To be honest with you, I don't care as much about the roof. What I care about, the hood, the fenders, the doors, the surfaces that I see every time I'm looking at the vehicle. I'm not a tall guy. My wife is short. She doesn't see the roof. I'm not saying I ignore the roof, because I certainly wouldn't do that. But what I do is I will dry the roof first, and then later on I'll hit it with a spray wax or a spray detailer, take care of any light water spots that are on the surface. Otherwise, standing up on the platform, spraying and working on the roof, it's taking away from the rest of the vehicle when I just need to get this done. Remember, this is a CRV, aka a family truckster. This is not a show car. I'm not going to take this to Cars and Coffee, so it's big picture. It's going to look better than 99.9% of cars on the road, but it's important that you don't overthink it. Detailing should be really simple and fun. Okay, at this point, I'm all set. Everything's rinsed off. I've hydro blued the entire car. Hang on. Going to use the 30 by 50 Glacier 1100 to dry it. This has built-in pockets. It's 1100 GSM. This towel is over 10 square feet of soft, absorbent, luxurious microfiber. It's fantastic. I'm going to grab my work platform. I like to throw it across and drag it. Beautiful. One pass takes care of the water. This is the thirstiest towel you'll ever use. Now I know my good buddy Jarrett Rapp is saying, well, Nick, how come you're not using a drying aid? It's too hot. It takes too long. That's why. Hydro blue's on the surface. This towel is so absorbent, I don't need any aid to dry the vehicle with this towel. Okay? And a drying aid enhances gloss, it adds some protection, but the hydro blue is already doing that. Now what's going to happen is, right now it's about 11:15. This is our daily driver. We're going to take this to the grocery store today, to the park, all that stuff. It's going to get a little bit of dust here and there. Later on at home, I'll wipe it down with fast wax or trademark extender spray wax, and that'll add some more protection while also just boosting it up a little bit. But normally a drying aid, if you use one, as you dry the surface, you spray the product on like fast wax and you dry with the towel. Very easy. Also very effective, but not for this application. This towel is huge, man. Look at that. Almost the size of the windshield. This is not a small vehicle either. Beautiful. Look at that. One pass. I love this towel. You just got to be careful because it's so big. Don't let it hit the ground because you'll pick up pebbles and rocks and all that stuff. What I do on my Camaro is I'll use this for majority of the drying. Then I'll grab the 16 by 16 inch Glacier for the other areas. I always dry the lowest portions last, just in case I missed a spot. I don't want to get my nice expensive towel dirty in those areas. So the vehicle's dry. We're not done yet, almost. I'm going to hang the towel up, hang tight. Okay, next up is the mini car dryer. What this is going to do is it's going to blow heated, filtered air into the cracks, the crevices, the wheels, the emblems, the door jambs, anywhere water hides. Anywhere that after we're finished, I go inside, I have a cold water, I come back out later on, and there's water dripping down, creating water spots. This bad boy eliminates that. It's manufactured for us to our specifications by Metro. They're located in New Jersey. Family-owned business, excellent company. Made in USA, powder coated, has a filter, tons of power. There's 2 attachments. This is the soft vinyl one. The Pro, which I have, has a 25-foot cord. And there's also a 3-foot hose that you can get to that comes with the Pro. Awesome machine. I did forget my smaller Glacier. On-off switch is right here. I'm going to do the other side of the car, the back, finish the front here. And that's all there is to it. That's several tips for washing in direct sun, whether you're doing this on an enthusiast level or a professional level. If you have no choice, you have to work outside. These are great tips. High quality wash. Water creates water spots, not soap. Work on the side of the vehicle that's in the sun last. Rinse all at once. Use a protectant like Hydro Blue. Spray on, rinse off. Gives you a sacrificial barrier. A little bit more time in case water spots do happen. It increases gloss, and most importantly, it protects the paint. Then the 30 by 50 Glacier to dry 90% of the water off, or actually, I should say 99% of the water off. And then going over it with the mini car dryer and a smaller Glacier towel to get water out of the cracks and crevices. And of course, the Carolina detailing card. Saves my back with every wash because I'm not bending over. The bucket is 36 inches tall. Easy peasy. Oh, you might be asking, how come I'm not using 2 wash buckets? One for wash, one for rinse water. And the reason why, this is a silver car and it's a family car. Again, it's not a show car. Big picture detailing, keep it simple. I'm Nick Rudder for the McKee's 37 Trademark Garage. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.